Hello, Steve White, Trek Boy 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, with all the stuff that's been happening lately, I totally forgot about the third episode of season 5 of Lower Decks, but I didn't miss much. It's not a very interesting episode. On the bright side, it doesn't do anything bad. It doesn't damage canon. It doesn't destroy any Star Trek this week or anything. But yeah, it felt like a bunch of B stories. It didn't really work. Now we have it's called The Best Exotic Nanite Hotel. So one of the stories is that Mariner and Jennifer are part of a team that are trying to stop a nanite infestation on a starbase, which is it's like a giant pleasure planet. It's got all these different biodomes of different environments and ski resorts and so it's sort of interesting as far as universe building with Star Trek and seeing things that we've heard about but haven't seen. So interesting, but the story is not that interesting. Basically, Jennifer is giving Mariner a hard time not breaking up with her, like she doesn't know they're broken up when apparently she did know they're broken up. She just wasn't happy that she wouldn't admit it, and she just wanted her to admit it, so she's playing with her. So that wasn't that interesting. The nanites end up turning into this giant blob, which takes on a geometric shape, and they end up, I think they break it up with music or something, and in the end they find a smaller scale spaceship which was stuck in this thing, and yeah, I don't know if that's related to the other universes that they had they dealt with in the first episode, but yeah, so that wasn't particularly interesting. And then they had the story with and the Starbase space station was called the Cosmic Duchess. And they did have references to Riser, they went to a Riser bar and stuff like that. And I'm wondering are they setting up the station that is going to be in this Riser reality TV comedy, half-hour comedy series Star Trek is doing, or is that going to be based on an actual planet or a space station like this? Is it going to be in one of those biodomes? I don't really see why this story exists. I'm wondering if maybe it's a setup for that. But the other thing was Boimler went on this thing with Billups and Ransom, because Ransom basically has been putting lower officers in jeopardy and making them do the hard work, and one of them gets injured. And when he takes Boimler on the mission, he thinks he's just there as the coal mine canary, but he basically admits, no, I respect you, you're here because you're always prepared, you're hardworking, blah blah. In the meantime, he's still trying to grow this beard, which just looks really bad. And I'm like, in the 25th century, people would be able to grow beards. If they didn't naturally just grow a thick one, they could easily fix that, just like they could fix balding, just like they wouldn't need to have cybernetic implants. And just to support that and contradict all the rest of it, the guy who lost his hands, I've forgotten the name of the character, he in this mission that Ransom put him in danger in, he gets his hands replaced. So yeah, so there's that. And they end up, the mission was they had to find this admiral, and they go down this river and they end up being captured, and they find this admiral that's hiding out the guy in Apocalypse Now, and they find out he's not some established admiral. There's no nothing interesting happened there. He just was sick of being an admiral. Now they end up giving him the job of sorting out the small scale ship and whatever that was. I can't even remember. But so that wasn't very interesting. And was that it? I think that's it. What else happens in the episode? Nothing really. Yeah, it's just nothing really happens. Nothing really substantial, nothing really interesting, but nothing really bad. I don't know if it's just because I'm not as bothered by the show because it's been cancelled and it's over and it can't really do any more damage to Star Trek in the next couple of episodes, I hope. And yeah, just a couple of not that too interesting stories that both felt like B stories. And yeah, nothing too interesting, but nothing, because a lot of times I'm making videos about, oh God, they did this, they shouldn't have done this, and it's very negative. And this one, it wasn't negative, but it wasn't really interesting either. And there have been a couple of episodes that actually had interesting stories or interesting characters or throwbacks and stuff like that. I mean, they did show the Cretaceans, I think. I can't remember the name. The ones that are easily offended, who Captain Archer sort of had to appease, and also the aliens. I think the Galamites have transparent skulls that Dax mentioned. They showed them. So there are little things like that, but that's it really. So yeah, a bit of a nothing burger, but didn't destroy any canon this week. So I guess it's even. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.